Today we got our hands on the most realistic Demon Slayer swords, and we're gonna unbox them from the least to the most powerful.
All right, number 10 is inside this box. So let's open it up and see whose it is.
3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah. First up, we have Inosuke's blade in 10th place. Woo! Stand done.
I mean, Inosuke crafted his sword with actual rocks. Let's see if ours is accurate.
This bad boy's got leather sheaths, it's full tank, and it has carbon steel.
We actually used these bad boys to cut down a tree. Now, we didn't use rocks to carve these, but I think they're pretty realistic to the show.
I mean, these things are accurate.
Inosuke used his rocks to shred these blades, and now he uses them to shred demon necks.
So number 9 was actually a really hard choice, but it had to make the list. All right, we got the Crybaby sword.
Yes, sir.
Open him
I
up.
mean, world's fastest simp.
Honestly, the only reason this dude's still alive is because he falls asleep.
But dude, the blade on this sword is one of the most realistic we have.
Okay, Inosuke's sword doesn't have a suba, but this one does, and this one's actually so sick. And the handle might be one of the most colorful Demon Slayer handles we have.
The handle wrap is a lot different from Inosuke's, but it looks so accurate to the show.
Now it's got a clean saya, but what's inside it? Let's find out. I mean, that thing is so clean. I mean, if Lightning McQueen had a sword, this thing right here. Oh yeah. I don't know how they got this lightning so detailed, but it is absolutely crispy.
Actually, every one of these swords is struck by lightning before it's shipped out. This sword is 100% accurate. You can actually feel like Zenitsu, especially if you get struck by lightning. But we still have 8 swords left.
All right, next up in 8th place, this man is too flashy for a box. We got Tengen. Woo! Woo!
I mean, another fast man from the Demon Slayer Corps.
All right, so this thing's got a leather saya, and this one's our dull version, and it feels way too good to be dull. Okay, let's unbutton these things and see what the blades look like. They actually look so good. Oh my goodness.
I mean, these things belong in a butcher shop.
We use these to slice water, and Tengen used these to get carried by Tanjiro.
And I think if we flex hard enough, the mice are gonna bring us our sword. And number 4, she might not seem very powerful, but her sword has something very unique. Number 4 is Shinobu. Now let's see just how realistic this sword is. All right, deep plastic.
Woo-wee. I mean, it can't be that good. She's got a funky looking blade. Ain't no way it looks like that. I mean, the handle looks so good. And the suba, this suba actually needs its own box because it's so big.
I mean, this suba could do some damage too. That's all I'm saying.
So this is actually a butterfly because isn't she like the butterfly Hashiras?
That's right.
She'd be flying around. She also has a leather saya.
With a really pretty little design on it.
I know.
Honestly, this design kind of alludes to what the blade looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. When it's still in the plastic, it's hard to tell what makes it special, but you're gonna see in 3, 2, 1.
Woo! I mean, that's so cool. Talk about the maximum amount of weight reduction.
Yes.
My goodness.
I mean, just the tip.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the tip of
Ooh,
that.
just the tip.
The tip of it is so crazy.
So Shinobu actually keeps poison inside of her saya to keep poison on the blade. And if a demon gets tapped by that poison, it is over.
I mean, she hits you with that one tap wonder. Okay, in 6th place, we have an absolutely wacky slash Hashira. This man is Gyu.
Tomioka.
I mean,
put that away.
Honestly, he deserves more than 6th place, but
well.
And we recently updated this site, and it looks booty nasty. I mean, it is purple and blue, and the handle, my goodness.
Dude, I love the blue on the handle.
Bro.
Blue is my favorite color, and Gyu has gotta be my favorite sword.
Bro, talk about water breathing. I mean, I would drown. We also updated the blade. Oh my gosh, it is the dirtiest blade that we made.
Dude, okay, you say the dirtiest, it's the cleanest blade.
The cleanest blade.
I mean,
look at that. It's like blue chrome.
Yeah, it's like this. It is this reflective metallic blue, and it looks incredible.
If you're familiar with our Stormbringer, just like that, but on Gyu's sword, oh my goodness, it is delicious. And his suba is classic, straight out of the anime. It looks so good.
I mean, this sword is dead accurate. From the suba to the blade, everything is perfect.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this blade is so sick nasty, but it's only number 6.
Woo! Number 5 is Hashira from season 3.
Now, in this show, she has a bendy sword that's actually based off a real-life sword.
And this real-life sword comes with some more goodies.
I mean, look at this thing. I swear we say every sword we have is the most colorful one, but this one is actually the most colorful one. So the side is nice and classic white, but the suba and handle looks like daggum Easter bunny. I mean,
this suba kind of looks like a 4-leaf clover, but actually it's a bunch of hearts, and I noticed that very recently. It took me a long time to realize that, but the suba is actually a bunch of hearts.
Okay, but let's see what's inside this sheath. Oh my goodness, it is so good. It's like pink flames, and it is nasty. This has to be one of the brightest blades that we have.
It is a very bright blade. The words come up so clean too. I mean, I would definitely hang this above my shower. In the show, she has a crazy bendy whip sword, and this one obviously doesn't bend because that would be deadly. But the next character's is even crazy.
And next up, we have the absolute goofiest sword from Demon Slayer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this was actually might be my favorite.
This one might be, yeah. Open the box!
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Check it. I mean, it doesn't look that interesting, but once we take off this sheath, you're gonna be amazed. But before we look at the blade, let's look at the Suba. I mean, this thing's got slithery snakes all over it, and that handle is purple and pink. Woo!
This blade might be the craziest thing we have in our house. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, hit him with that oi oi oi
Oi,
oi. I mean, it is so goofy.
Dude, look at the wave on that.
Oh
This
my
is stupid.
God.
I mean, we haven't seen the sword in action, but I would imagine it looks exactly like this.
I mean, can we just appreciate the
Oi, 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 oi.
While this sword is definitely the goofiest, we still have two blades that are even more powerful.
And in number 3, this is one of the most popular characters. Let's open it up.
Oh,
yeah.
my
I mean, the
goodness.
sugary sweetness.
Oh yeah.
Show it to
Oh
me.
yeah.
Oh, baby.
Alright, this is one of the most respected Hashiras.
I mean, this thing is fire from butt to tip. Look at how nice that butt cap is. I mean, the entire Suba is covered in vibrant flames. And the saya looks so good in leather.
Now this handle is so different from all our other swords. It's wrapped seamlessly. But what does the blade look like? I mean, this blade is literally on fire. Oh, it is so juicy.
Dude, it is
wet.
glossy.
My goodness,
Gloss.
glizzy.
Glizzy fire. I mean, I can see why this is a lot of people's favorite character.
Right?
Shoot, I mean, I'd ride a train with this bad boy. That looks nice.
No. Okay, this one's also full tang as all of our sharp ones are and can slice stuff. But it can't slice as good as the next sword on this list. You wanna know why? Because Rengoku is...
I mean, you guys don't even know about number 2.
True, this guy's not even a demon slayer.
I mean, this sword is designed to kill Hashira, not demons.
Ooh!
Another stand? Can't stand it. And I cannot stand how many eyes this thing has.
This is goofy.
Ooh. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What kind of cherry? Hang on, first of all, let's talk about this Saya. What kind of cherry blossom cow made this leather?
Right?
I mean, literally looks like some cow leather, just pink.
Yes. Also, the Suba on this thing has 3D eyes.
Dude, the 3D Suba is
It
ridiculous.
is crazy. Like, those eyes are real. They literally look real.
Yeah, they look at you. They're looking at me right now.
And the fact that there's like 100 eyes on the handle is so goofy. But it doesn't even compare to the amount of eyes on the blade.
Oh, get that plastic off here, boy.
Let's get a more clear view.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I Spy, you got no chance. This man is the I Spy world champion.
I mean, bro, is the I Spy wizard. I mean, isn't this actually like an extension of his body? It's not a legit sword. I think that's how it is.
I mean, this sword is actually sharp and actually covered in eyeballs. And I'm not sure how accurate it is to the show, but I know if you wanted to kill some Hashira, this would do it.
I think it's actually pretty accurate. Okay, I don't know how it ends, but I think that number 1 is still even more powerful than this. Okay, I've never heard of this next character, but apparently he has the most powerful blade in Demon Slayer.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Wait, let's unbox this bad boy.
Okay, so this thing is so sick. This is actually Tanjiro's new blade.
Wasn't this a donation from Rengoku?
I think it was.
I mean, the red and black color scheme is so good. And the leather handle feels so good to hold.
Okay, and this is actually so weird, but Rengoku's Suba is upside down. But Tanjiro's Suba is also upside down. This is actually how it is in the manga and the show, so if you guys know why, comment down below. Which one's actually upside down?
But you know what's not luxurious to grab? The blade. But it is luxurious to look at. The black is a lot more vibrant than I remember it being.
I think this is actually the only sword that has a white blade. It's crazy.
It is.
It's so crazy.
It looks so good. The ocean wave vibes are so nice. And everything looks great except for this scam because he's not a Hashira yet for some reason.
Right? Why is he not a Hashira? It doesn't make sense. I mean, I swear in every season and every episode, Tanjiro comes in like daggum Superman and saves the day. All these other Hashira down here on the floor, they deserve to be on the floor. I mean, put them 6 feet under. Only Tanjiro deserves to be Hashira.
I mean, this is clearly the most powerful blade. This sword dominates everything.
Now, if you're interested, you can buy this sword and any of these swords on our website. I mean, this sword is powerful, but the most powerful should definitely go to Zenitsu.